MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In the air out to left. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Now here's the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now, and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Herrera as this game moves along. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting fourth.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
1-0 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. JT Realmuto would be next. Smith trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
JT Realmuto.
He's set. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt,
and this is bobbled now by Cano, but he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is McCutchen, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And that misses ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Jed Lowry now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Cesar Hernandez.
In there at the knees, strike 1. A ball and a strike. Cano with it at second. And there's one down now.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And that misses inside 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 8th, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Dominic.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. In now, Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He froze him on the fastball there. Noah Syndergaard becomes the first out of the inning. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center field.
At the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Aaron Nola.
And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Lagares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 40.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Ramos.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
You win it.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer 3rd. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he takes a called strike 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Next for Philadelphia.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Outside, that's a
sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Please leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Off to the net. The right fielder, number 30.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Lowry, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The pitcher.
This one's down to third. There is Franco. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the sub. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way to the Phillies pitcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And this is on the ground for Lowry, and could be 2. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time. First offering on its way.
Leading off to the net.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy.
Oh, and he misses it.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting world.
And he misses 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Ramos on second. Cano at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Right fielder.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Bryce Harper. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here's a chopper to first. Smith scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now
just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Lagares is going to have room out there. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Dominic Smith will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Adeiny Echeverria will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there, a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-1 the count.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he can go ahead and eliminate changeup.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Juan Lagares as he'll take a look at ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Lagares is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a ball, 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Robert Gesellman takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up their hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Nick Williams.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That's in there. Base hit. Perella ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Lowry. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
The batter, number 24.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slider laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the eighth quite yet.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Striding in to start the ninth, Dominic Smith, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom.